cracking? What's fracking? We're fracking way too much. So much that it's ruining our planet. So, click this link. Do your part before the world burns down. Do your part or you're burning to the ground. Today I'm doing a Q&A. You guys ask me questions on Twitter and on Instagram. Follow me in both locations, or don't. I don't give a damn. And, I mean, I do actually care. It's kind of my livelihood. Yeah, no, follow me. Definitely follow me, actually. Natasha on Twitter says, start with this, please. Okay, yeah. If it means that much to you, Natasha. Comjalix asks, why did you take off your nose ring? I was just like an angsty mess. I'm still a mess, but less angsty. It was just, it was like a coming of age decision. I said, I'm not a teenager anymore. I don't want this nose ring. No offense to any of you guys that are adults and wearing the nose ring. It just didn't feel like it like fit me anymore. Also, if you don't wash it often, it smells like really bad. So I lost that shit. I said, you smell, and I am no longer listening to My Chemical Romance. You're out! Again, no offense to anyone that wears nose rings. It was my own personal thought process, so that's why I took off my nose ring. Okay, Oliviapetersonxo says, what's one thing on your bucket list? Oh my God. I want to get either an RV or a school bus and make it into like a living space. I know you've seen that on Facebook at some point in your life. And travel around the United States, either on my own, maybe with a friend, a dog for sure, and just like explore and find myself. Also, probably traveling to a foreign country alone and just like living a very simple life. For me personally, where I haven't traveled in my lifetime is just around the United States. It's so weird. I literally have no idea what the surrounding states even look like. And it's so difficult specifically for me to understand even like politics nowadays. I think it's difficult for a lot of people because things are crazy. But because I really have no idea what the rest of the country is like except for like the bubbles that I've lived in. Rhode Island, Boston, California. That's something on my bucket list. Gracie D37 says, what would you say to your past or future self? I would tell my past self to stop trying to grow up so fast and also to fucking take a chill pill. Oh my God, I was nuts in my heyday. I don't even know what that means. In my future self, I don't know what I'd say. My future self is probably a lot wiser than my current self. So I'd be like, hey girl, what's up? Like, have you fulfilled your dreams? You know, I don't know. That's what I would say to my younger and older self. Sarah X Topping says, what are you being for Halloween? Caps. This year for Halloween, I am being a ghost. Super original. I'm throwing on a sheet, cutting out the holes. You know the spiel. I'm so tired of doing what a lot of people my age do on Halloween, which is like going to parties. For me, Halloween's like supposed to be spooky and fun and full of candy. So, because I'm too old to go trick-or-treating, I'm just going to put a sheet over my face. That's what I'm being for Halloween. Boo! Nat Guzman Pennon says, can I be your last question? No. It's probably Leah. It's probably Leah. Says, when's your birthday? My birthday is November 17th. It is coming up so soon. And you know what else is coming up so soon? This is entirely coincidental, but I filmed my first show this year and it is coming out on my birthday, November 17th. So if you guys want to celebrate my birthday with me, watch my show. Megan Roberts says, what's the weirdest thing that's happened to you? I don't know the weirdest thing that's happened to me off the top of my head, but your name reminds me of one weird thing that happened to me. My first year in college at Boston University, you can go out of your way to find a roommate, but I just randomly, I was like, I told the school, or however I submitted that they could just choose one at random for me. I feel like there's so much less pressure if you aren't going out of your way to try to be roommates with this person. I'm pretty sure most random pairings of roommates that I knew were a lot better off than people who like found each other on the Facebook page. Anyways, that's besides the point. So the school at random chose a roommate for me. Her name was Alana. Hey girl, sorry I was such a bad roommate. Her dad's girlfriend was my 4th grade teacher, Miss Peterson, which is what your username reminded me of, because it's Your name is... Oh, your last name's Roberts. I read Peterson. So never mind about this whole story. But that's something weird that happened to me. My randomly chosen roommate's dad's girlfriend happened to be my 4th grade teacher. I walked in on move-in day and her parents, or her dad and Miss Peterson, were in my room helping her move, and I was like, what? Tiarna Taggart says, did you actually get the pussy eater tattoo? In my 100 layers of regret video, I pretended to get a tattoo that says pussy eater. It's fake. Also, this made me laugh. Someone else asked, what happened to your pussy destroyer tattoo? But yeah, no, I don't have a tattoo that says pussy eater or pussy destroyer. So that's good. It's definitely, definitely good. Georgia Meredith _ asks, favorite TV show at the moment, minute, question mark. This is my favorite thing to talk about. I could make an entire video series about my favorite TV shows. But in short, I'll tell you some. As of late, Broad City. Nathan For You, if you haven't seen it, it's so funny. This guy goes out and tries to make businesses better by giving them dumb ideas and helping them implement those ideas, but like simultaneously, he's the most awkward person in the entire world. It's great, it's really good. I just watched Atypical on Netflix. I really like that. Lady Dynamite. I Love You America. Sarah Silverman's talk show. American Horror Story. What else? Raven's Home. Usually show comebacks or like sequels, they aren't as good as the original, but Raven's Home is pretty good. Like, it's really good. Girlfriend's Guide to Divorce, also that show too. Confidana, I'm not confidana on how to pronounce your username. Asks, what is the role of coenzymes in metabolism? I don't know. By the way, mid-video shout out, I said that I was gonna give away one of the costumes for my last video, so the winner is, and email me if it's you. I haven't chosen yet, so it's this person. And I will send you your costume of choice. All right, moving on. T-Gwen13 says, what's your real name? It's Alex. Everyone always asks me what my real name is because it's just Alex. It's ALYX. My mom wanted 3 boys, she got 4 girls, she gave us boy names and then kind of altered them to be a bit more feminine, and lo and behold, I am Alex, ALYX. That's my real name. It's on my birth certificate. I can prove it. Satan's Spawn says, what's your favorite song at the moment? I'm just gonna really quickly run through a couple songs that I like right now and give you a little bit of a sample. Crazy light. Hey, hey.
25 past 10, and again, I'm all alone. It went something like Jesus.
It's premature.
I know that I felt fine, but I need help.
And lastly, I think this is such a pretty song.
Come over. If you don't wanna, then we won't stay sober. Penny's working at the bar, we can go dress just how we are. Forget that girl who broke your heart.
And that's it! Kaelynstmartin says, and this is the last question, just gonna drop some life advice on you before I go. She asks, how do you keep a positive mindset and how do you accept yourself? First off, these are different questions. So starting with how to be more positive. I used to be a really negative person and it sucks because you can't just magically start having positive thoughts. It's literally your brain's pattern of thinking. It's your instant response. I did CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, because I have OCD. And I think that this one thing I learned about is beneficial for anyone, since a lot of people have negative thoughts. thoughts. It's the idea of watching your thoughts, being able to look at your thoughts as a third party in a non-judgmental way and identify that they're unnecessary or, you know, like causing you more stress than you need to endure, and letting them float by. You're not ignoring them, but you're acknowledging and moving forward instead of getting caught by them. A long time ago, a therapist gave me this metaphor of like, my brain is a river and the thoughts are the leaves in the water, and you can get a leaf stuck on a rock, or you can just let it keep going. And I was like, you're fired. But as I've come to understand the meaning behind what he was saying, that metaphor actually has a lot more value to me now. You really have to decide to be a positive person and actively break the pattern to create more positive thoughts. I mean, seriously, I'm telling you, I truly feel a difference. When it comes to accepting yourself, I would say you have to acknowledge and accept every part of you. You cannot accept yourself until you accept the good and the bad things. If you want to change some of those bad things, so be it, but you can't ignore them before you change them. You have to acknowledge them. I'm taking a class right now, it's called God and the Human Experience, and we learned about William James is a psychologist, but he talks about God and the human experience. There's this whole concept of integrating your shadow, which means before you can become your whole self, you must know your shadow self. And your shadow self is the parts of you that you decide not to look at because they're embarrassing or they're bad, they're ugly. We all have ugly characteristics, traits, thoughts, and if you hide them, you give them more power. So it's a matter of like bringing light to your darkness, and then you can find a more whole self. I just want to say also, you are who you are, and you can't change that, so you might as well be the best you can. Do it! So that's it! Leave a comment, give a thumbs up, subscribe. I upload videos every Thursday, and I'll see you in my next video.
Think I lost my head. Can't find my phone.